Welcome to this video on detecting Spotify in your network using the Netfort LANguardian. My name is Darren Delaney. I'm Head of Technical Services here at Netfort.com. So I've downloaded and installed Spotify here on my laptop. And it's a very useful application. Show me here new releases that are out. I'm going to search for some music, so I can just type in a name of a recording artist. So I'm going to search here for the Pixies, one of my favorites. I can only spell it correctly. It's a whole range of music here from the Pixies, so yeah, we'll go for this one here. Oh, we can start playing that music. It'll start coming out here in my audio. Now, if you've a lot of users on your network using Spotify, it can consume a lot of bandwidth. We'll see that in the reports in a few minutes when we look at the traffic generated by me listening here to the Pixies. If you have many users using Spotify, you could find that your internet connection is being swamped with Spotify traffic coming in and out. So let me show you how you can quickly find out if users are using the Spotify application on your network and how much data is generating on your internet connection. So I've got a LANguardian installed here on my network. Just go to it. And this is the web front end. So two ways we can detect Spotify on the network. The first one, if I go to Modules, Web, I'm going to go for top websites. You just put in Spotify. Run that report. I'm detecting here there are users accessing Spotify websites. And the one I'm interested in here is the upgrade one, because that is where a client on my network has gone and see was there upgrades available. So it's somebody running Spotify. We drill down on that. And we find here actually, yes, there's somebody, my laptop here is connecting to this upgrade service in Spotify, and we can drill down and get the exact date and time. So what I'm going to do here is, I'm actually going to save this one off here. I'm going to go for more actions, save report, and I'm going to call this Spotify. Just give it a name. So we save that off as a customized report, and that is something I could get emailed to me regularly just to keep an eye on how many clients out there are connecting to the upgrade servers. Now the next thing I want to find out is actually to sort of have a look at the traffic generated by these services. And all this traffic goes out over port 80, so for a lot of systems out there that looks at web activity, they find it hard to identify Spotify. Much easier with LANguardian. So let me go to bandwidth, IP, and I want to look at the top clients responsible using the Spotify services. In the server field, you put in this IP range, 78.31.8.0/22. This is an IP range that Spotify use. So if we run this report now, we will find out the top clients on the network accessing services within this subnet range. So we actually find two. So we've actually my PC here as well. I did load it up on that as well. The one I'm most interested in here is my laptop. It's generated 2.37 megabytes of data in quite a short period. Since we started recording this video, we've generated 2.37 megabytes worth of data. We could drill down and get the detail around that. If we've got AD integration as well, we could get the username. And I suppose what's interesting here as well, then instead of coming over port 80 in my network here, it's actually coming in over port 4070. So you can see here that you get the exact date and time that these traffic flows are coming into the network. So I'm also going to save that one off. So this is the report here, top clients for that subnet. So you just go to more actions, save report. I'm going to call this one top clients. Some traffic volumes, save that report off. And finally, we could also do a traffic distribution report, which would show total traffic on the network associated with Spotify. So we're not going to get top clients now, we're going to see the total traffic associated with the service. So I'm going to save this report off as well. give it a description. With Spotify. Okay, save that off. Now those reports, they can be emailed to you on a regular basis. What I want to do is I'm going to create a dashboard. I'm going to put those on a dashboard to keep an eye on what is happening. So I'll just go to my home page here. Just going to click on add. I'll just create a specific dashboard for Spotify. Go to reports, scroll down here to the custom ones. So I've got top clients upgrading, and actually I saved that one and clicked it too many times. Total traffic. Down there, we might put the total clients upgrading over there. Just save that off. Okay, and while that's generating the reports in the background, this takes a couple of minutes to update the dashboard. I'm also going to create a nice graph showing total Spotify activity. So we go traffic distribution. Again, we put in the subnet associated with that. We run the report. In more actions, trend the report. I'm going to call it Spotify. Save that off then. Oops, I've got to select the sensor here, so I'm only using sensor 1. Okay, so we go more actions, trend the report, call it Spotify. Save that off. Okay, go to my home page again. As I said, creating these dashboards and that is optional. You don't have to do this. Just going to edit this now and add my Spotify trend there. Total traffic, might put top clients over here. And that's it. Dashboard set up. As I said, it will take a couple of minutes to update. The graph here will show the total traffic associated with Spotify service coming in out my network here. I have the total traffic associated with that as a total number over the last hour. Top clients and any clients trying to upgrade their Spotify client. So that's all you need. If you ever need to one point to finish. If you ever need to find out, well, give me a quick update as to what's happened with Spotify, go to custom, click on just go for top clients again. I think my one is still streaming. Close down the adverts here. Mine is still streaming. Actually, I stopped it there. Streaming the Spotify music again. And I can run the report. Don't think the total will have changed because I've actually stopped playing music. And I get to find out the total traffic associated with this service on my network here, which is still at 2.46. We can see there where I must have clicked stop and the traffic dropped right down again. So we're still only 2.46 megabytes data. So that's how you can detect Spotify on your network using the Left4 LAN Guardian.